All right, guys, welcome to our first match here. We've got the TheCheeselord on blue team playing as God of Stealth, going up against Cheesy Egg on the red team playing as God of Volatility. Definitely going to be an exciting match here.
Yeah, it's nice to see a little bit of a mix-up too. So this will be fun to watch. Get some different gods on the stream.
Yeah, Cheesy Egg slightly ahead in taking over. Well, I'm just going to say Sandia on the red team. Sorry for people if that's confusing. Sandia ahead on at this point, Defense Planet takeover. TheCheeselord slightly behind here.
There's lots of moons, lots of production when we originally built this. The only thing that we tweaked is I played around with it and then we reverted it back after some feedback. So the only thing that changed really from when this was first made a year ago until now is the moons on the home planet have a...
Yeah, it is worth saying this map does have snipers, which we haven't seen in tournament for a little while, and the TheCheeselord is definitely rushing them, and so is Sanya on the other side of the map. These will be very critical here. Super powerful ship. If you haven't played with them, I mean, they're not on a lot of maps, but they can... slightly complicated. It's actually a lore fact. I don't know if anyone played XCOM, that, you know, the strategy kind of game there. Anyways, the snipers in that game have this ability called squad sight, where they can fire upon any enemy that's like in range of another one of your soldiers, and I thought that was cool, and so that inspired the sniper design. So effectively, if there are enemy ships that are engaging your ships and then you have snipers far away, the snipers can still shoot because of that. So
it's kind of like a support ship in that way, right? You know, like as you're attacking, if you got snipers behind you, they can really, you know, help do extra damage, sometimes from like unblockable areas. I know in 2v2 tournaments we saw people would have a strategy where they'd hold the snipers behind them and then like
I really love that.
Supplement the attack.
Yeah,
it was
really
cool
great.
for sure.
Yeah.
Players
fighting
that
around
heavy laser planet. That's very well planted.
Heavy laser planet with a lot of well, even heavy lasers, planetary shield. That's not falling anytime soon. We've got the snipers being produced in the background, still dead even here in terms of really territory and fleet sizes here.
How's their power range? It looks like blue was leaving because they were like maybe on the edge of it, or
no, they have power.
Yeah, they barely have power at that planet. It looks like
snipers already engaging here. Sandia trying to rush in and maybe, you know, take out some of those snipers there. Gonna go collect those snipers, I'm sure, of their own, which are being produced in the background there.
Yeah, TheCheeselord's gonna have to expand out.
Yeah, I mean,
get some of those 9 planets.
The planet distribution is very even right now, with red having one more planet than blue here, but really all the critical planets are the same right now. They each have a point defense, they each have torpedoes, they each have those snipers in the back. It's just a, you know, minor thing. So we're kind of at a standoff right now. Blue slightly ahead here. There's also an asteroid belt, of course, you know, so that will be some chaos being introduced in the next minute here.
Yeah, Steve, from your playing, what are kind of like the prevailing like paths that players might be taking on these maps? It looks like, you know, the planets are kind of far out, so maybe they'll be going along this outer ring, or
yeah.
What do you think? Oh, it looks like they're going for the heavy laser planet, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah, let's
missile mayhem. What's going on over there?
No, yeah, Cheesy Egg. Oh, Sanya. Sanya, while blue is away, made a play for this heavy laser planet, which is now unlocked here. Missile Mayhem active, which, you know, for the OGs, you might not know what that ability is, but it has replaced Armageddon, and for a certain amount of time, it replaces all your laser shots with explosive shots, which is pretty fun to see.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense actually on the shielded planet, because, you know, shields only block lasers. So if you're gonna try and crack through those turrets, you know, you might as well use Missile Mayhem and just kind of volley a bunch of projectiles in there.
Sanya losing some ships to the void here. Maybe that some issues. Not sure what's.
Is battery dead?
Not sure what's going on here, but TheCheeselord coming in and getting crushed against an AFK Sanya there, making a very aggressive attack at just a sort of idle army there, and really losing a lot of ships there.
people in chat theorizing the controller died. I mean, it kind of looked
That's
like
what
it,
I
yeah.
thought. Yeah, I was wondering if the battery died on him, but he managed to come back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Either that was the fastest battery swap we've ever seen, or
It's like that scene in Cars where you like pit stop.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
Yeah.
NASCAR pit stop here.
reload.
Sanya's got some people waiting on his team.
And this is a bad moment for TheCheeselord here, because now the first asteroids are out and Cheesy Egg is ignoring them and just going for the sun here. Maybe TheCheeselord can, there's just that unmined asteroid in the background here.
Yeah.
I guess with
Sanya-
such a ship lead, it makes
yeah.
sense to try to hold it with the
See.
sun, but
Can't see that. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, that was just a
He's
really
just
aggressive
ignoring
attack
it.
from Blue. Yeah. That didn't go so well here. The TheCheeselord's trying to cut power here, and it's gonna go in
Oh,
on the
nice.
sun here.
Oh, wait, he might get it.
Has
He
the
might steal
ability
it.
active. He's gonna steal
Oh,
the
he's
buff
gonna
here.
steal it. Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Has been powered up by
I'm not sure what Sanya was thinking there.
yeah, he totally has enough troops to take it. I
Yeah.
wonder-
And
He
he's
could have
worried about
stayed on.
having no power, and the and the
power
sun
cut
can't
off.
the sun can't be stalled out in the same way. This is exactly what TheCheeselord needed to make a comeback here. Sun buff's gonna be boosting his production as well as offensive capabilities, so he can really go and crush here and maybe even leverage this sun buff into both of these asteroids. That would be a truly crazy comeback here that would put Blue ahead, surely.
Oh yeah, Sanya's gonna try everything to hold this asteroid.
Yeah, missiles active, red volleying, 70 red ships here, shooting massive amounts of missiles, trying to hold this asteroid against this blue fleet here.
I think if I'm TheCheeselord, I'm not gonna fight over that. I would have taken some other planets and used the sun buff a little more efficiently.
No, yeah, the sun buff has expired. Sanya is still slightly ahead here, which is what Red wants to see after kind of fumbling that sun, or just getting outplayed there at the last seconds by TheCheeselord here.
Oh, that's convenient. TheCheeselord asteroid spawned right into his path.
Yeah, the Sanya fleet's looking pretty disgusting right now, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, the controller issue again.
No. What is going on with this controller?
No, yeah, definitely. As volatility builds an army and has that chance where every certain number of shots will explode, it creates. It's hard to deal with in the late game with so many ships.
Yeah,
this
so
is
is
arguably when
Sanya
they're at their
as well.
strongest.
Sanya is a late game player too, so it's late game player with volatility is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, TheCheeselord has a tough battle to fight here, but gets an asteroid.
Nice, another one. He's winning the asteroid battle for sure. Taking him early and often.
Yeah, there's an asteroid just sitting on Sanya's side, completely neutral. Gonna start mining that, of course, after I say that.
Oh, sun
30
buff.
seconds till the next sun buff. It's
Nobody has it.
Rarely does the sun get taken and it's not the end of the match. So it's interesting. We rarely see this in tournament, having multiple sun buffs here when the players are evenly going to be fighting over them. And TheCheeselord's going to be the first one to make it there. I don't think. Yeah, this
He's
can't
gonna
be
take
stalled
it,
out,
yeah.
so he's going to take it here.
Yeah.
has been powered up by the star.
This puts TheCheeselord in a very good position here.
Something's going on with
think
Sanya's controller for sure.
Sanya is doing a pit stop right now, trying to swap the batteries, I think.
I think it's more so when you take the battery out and put it back in, it sometimes gives it like a little bit of extra juice. I did that
my
a fair
gosh.
bit in my time.
That's
But it
funny.
does mean that Sanya is at an unfortunate, just technical disadvantage. But definitely is still holding up
I
quite
think
well in spite of that.
Sanya might have swapped the battery from the
to
teleporting
right.
one to the gravity one
Oh
here.
my gosh, he totally did.
Yeah, that's great. I love
Tactical.
it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is truly fighting like we've never seen before here. TheCheeselord will not let up. Obviously, it's not on TheCheeselord to go easy now that Sanya is one-handed. But man, the volatility coming out as TheCheeselord attacks and Sanya claps back with the explode on kills here.
This is great to see.
Yeah, that was.
Especially like TheCheeselord has been playing consistently and just getting better and better, and Sanya's like an experienced veteran. So this is I love seeing this stuff.
No, if Sanya wins with one hand, that would have to be one of the most legendary tournament moments of all time.
Mid match battery swap.
Yeah, the battery swap from the teleporting wand to the gravity wand as he's
I love it.
fighting tooth and
Shuffling
nail
around.
against the TheCheeselord here.
His handicap. Yeah, look, that's definitely it. He is limping around.
Man,
Wild.
and Red is in a winning position here. TheCheeselord has more territory here. And an asteroid, which, you know, and another asteroid. This is not good for Sanya. Without the teleporter wand, it's really hard to get to all the asteroids and just to maintain dominance.
Yeah.
You know, Sanya's going to be just moving this sort of chunky fleet around. Needs to camp the sun here, I think. You need to run to the sun right now and just sit on it.
Yeah, for sure.
But Blue's going to get there first.
But they might survive long enough. Oh, they didn't survive. That's not good.
And I thought Sanya had a fighting chance at the sun, just
Yeah.
given the, you know, volatility.
I'd be careful if I was
Oh, no,
messing
no
around.
power.
Blue team has been powered up.
Oh,
And
okay.
TheCheeselord gets it.
Let's see what
TheCheeselord going
TheCheeselord
right
does.
for the kill
Right
here
for the home
with
planet.
this massive blue fleet after all those asteroids and all those sun buffs. Is
He
now
needs
just
to use
going
his
directly
ability.
in
Of their home
for
base.
Sanya here.
I think I'd use my ability and hold that down.
Yeah, I mean certainly
got
a
the
little
sun
less.
buff, though.
Oh, he
so
does have
maybe
the sun
he,
buff. You're right. Yeah, wait until that's over, then use it.
Well, like you could stack buffs for ultimate power.
Oh, Sanya losing
that
the
was-
ships
oh,
here. It's
no,
hard to
losing troops.
micromanage with one hand.
Got him back.
Just sending them all in, kind of trying to wait till the last moment.
That was tough.
Just has to go in missiles active.
Oh,
Oh,
Team
What a-
has regained
that's
He
wild.
ran.
I wouldn't have ran there. That is interesting.
The TheCheeselord doesn't look like he has as many ships as he did attacking that home base here. Sanya is still in this.
That was wild. Would you have
yeah,
stayed
but now
there and popped
Sanya's
your ability?
down a god ability though. So yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, Sanya's fleet getting devastated there as TheCheeselord is using this increased mobility here of having two functional hands to sneak up from behind the Red Fleet and sort of dance around that powerful, you know, volatility offense. Oh, Blue suffering heavy losses there.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Sanya onto the last few ships here.
There's a lot
TheCheeselord
of
just
production.
really
here.
has been snapping up every asteroid here, and I think that's going to be the thing to really, you know, put Blue in the winning position here. I mean, Sanya's down to very few ships here. It's hard to now, you know, use this. The offense of volatility is significantly reduced when you have smaller fleets here. And with these blue snipers here being pretty relentless on the offense.
lost control of their home base.
And this looks like it's going to be it. Sanya has now lost the home base for the second time. And now there is no army to save him here.
Yeah. That's tough, but man, that was impressive battery swapping. That was fun. Fun to watch.
Yeah, and it sucks the battery went out. Yeah. But it was very impressive.
Definitely
and
well played.
fought.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well fought.
Red team has been
All right. Well,
blue team.
we'll be right back with the next top 8 match,
Blue
guys.
team
This is fun. I'm already loving this, that we're
It'll be-
mixing it up.
good against that shielded planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eggester here on the blue team playing as God of Volatility, going up against Night City Love on the red team playing as God of Conquest here.
I like
Exciting
the idea of
match
Conquest.
between-
Yeah.
Yeah, an exciting match between a new up-and-coming player going against a living legend here.
Yeah, and Conquest is really good on this too. I'm surprised we haven't seen more people because there's so many moons and so much production. This is and the shielded planet, shielded sun. This is going to be a good one for that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And it looks like off to a fairly even start here. We'll see how fast these players opt to rush these snipers. Eggester, I think, getting that production planet, which leads to the snipers here, going to be prioritizing that. Doesn't want to fall behind in that critical production.
Both
Night City
players
Love doing
mirroring
the
each
same
other.
thing. Yeah. Still, pretty much dead even here. We'll see who gets it first. Not that it super matters. But it looks like Night City Love takes the Sniper Planet. Eggester following suit right now. I'll be curious to see if anyone goes for that heavy laser planet. We saw it fall last game, in the mid game before the asteroids came out. So we'll see if that happens again here. Players prioritizing these torpedo planets.
Looks like a proven route here since both players are taking it in the same exact way.
Yeah, so point defense, then the production planet to get to the snipers, and then the snipers, and then torpedoes. And then Night City Love is showing us, maybe some other
I
planets
think you
here.
want to go to the outer ring and then come back so you can finish and move on to the other rings.
Yeah, Eggester attacking a planet here, which will be good for his power here.
Oh. We're gonna get a little clash here.
Oh. Players going to poke at each other a little bit here. We'll see who comes out on top. Eggester suffering some losses here.
Conquest with that moon power.
Oh yeah, that will, increases the... Well, you're less likely to not have power places, which is useful, against a player like Eggester who definitely knows about power cuts and how to utilize those effectively. Night City Love doing a great job, holding his own against Eggester here. It's dead even. Going into the 3-minute mark, asteroids will come out in about a minute and a half, and that's when things will really truly get crazy here. Oh, Eggester losing some ships in space. Night City Love not able to capitalize on that. Eggester with a swift recovery there. Both God abilities ready to use. We'll see how Eggester decides to use this Missile Mayhem ability here. Night City Love having this EMP up. Eggester suffering pretty heavy losses there. Night City pulling ahead.
Yeah, this is pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dramatic radio ship music ensuing.
I always love to hear them flying by.
Yeah, Eggster trying to pick up these red ships as they exit through these wormholes, trying to get some kills, reaffirm, blue superiority, if you will. But it's not necessarily working as much. Though Eggster is, I think, gaining some kills here and is definitely, I think, slightly ahead on ships now. Eggster's so good at trading upwards. Yeah.
Heavy laser planet is still sitting there, though. I think attacking it is a little too risky right now, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would not be attacking that planet with Eggester right on my heels.
Yeah. Even with the EMP, I thought maybe burn the EMP, but Eggester might come in and steal it as well. So there's a lot of risk there.
Yeah,
well,
really...
the new EMP wouldn't allow that to happen, though, because as the experienced players know, if you use EMP on a base, the base, new ships that arrive at the base will also not have power. So if he really wanted to, he could do that. But, of course, as soon as power is restored, Eggester will come in and whack him. So it's no easy choice.
Yeah, if you haven't played Conquest, we made some fun tweaks to it recently.
Yeah, Eggester now pulling more and more ahead.
The first asteroids have appeared.
Yeah, really just building a slow but steady lead.
Yeah, I guess asteroids on this map are slightly delayed. They come out around 5.5 minutes here. We'll see if this is a 1-for-1 trade, or if Eggester in the more dominant position right now is able to take both. But as I said, it's still pretty even. So honestly, it's anyone's game.
Yeah,
like
and
what
with Conquest Moons, you got power in lots of places. It's definitely
Right.
possible to get around. Also, that asteroid is still just sitting there.
Yeah, just sitting there. That's what I was wondering as
Eggester
well.
almost done mining this first asteroid. You do not want to let your opponent get their asteroid first, as they can leverage it into stealing yours.
Yeah, waiting on that asteroid was definitely a risky,
I don't
questionable
think
move.
Eggester has power there, but we will see.
Yeah, I'm trying to gauge by the minimap. I'm not sure Eggster does. Eggster, though, cutting off red of their sniper planet here.
That actually might give him power as well. No, still no power there.
Red team retaking that sniper planet does not want to be without that. Also doesn't want to be without point defense planet, but it's a 0 planet here.
Oh, Eggster sees it. Yep. That should
Eggster
give him...
not able to go for this asteroid, so red team's going to get it here. But now has been suffering without these battleships. It is now, got that asteroid buff bonus here, but it's looking rough against Eggster here, who's just been building a larger and larger fleet. And now with that volatility, we say volatility is dangerous in the late game, and that's certainly true here. It's going to be very tough for Night City to fight Eggster's fleet head on.
Oh,
Eggster now
going for the heavy
going
laser.
for that heavy laser. I don't know if
take it.
I might just go for the sun here. I think.
Oh, he's gonna push in, do a little damage, which I like. Oh, left
Maybe
a little too
sun?
early. Oh,
Sun
Eggster left
takeover?
early on
No.
both. Dang. I hate to see it.
I think the sun's maybe slightly too well defended right now to go
Yeah.
for both.
I don't know. With the Missile
There's
Mayhem, I
definitely,
would have
yeah, with
volleyed
Missile
off.
Mayhem, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I would have. I think in Eggster's position, I would have done that to just close out the game. I think with that sun buff, and there's not much Night City Love could do to defend against that army.
Oh, heavy losses there.
Interesting seeing EMP just being held onto for this long. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's could have been used twice in this time. So it's interesting to see it
I
be
know.
held.
A kind of a bad habit that some Conquest players used to have, I don't know if they still do this now, is like just holding onto it and only using it on the home base at the end, or on your own home base if you're losing, kind of as a
Yeah.
last-ditch defense mechanism. But you have enough time to use it multiple times. I wouldn't recommend holding onto it for this long.
No,
Yeah,
I'm a
it might
big
be a
fan.
slight deterrent, though. Eggster might be wary, knowing, surely Eggster knows that Night City Love has this EMP at any that he can use at any moment.
I thought that too, but I would have used it, on the heavy laser when he was attacking it. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of holding it. I like to burn my abilities almost as soon as you get them, just because you don't want to let your opponent get up a couple times. Like Eggster's used his at least twice now.
Yeah, can Night City get that asteroid in the background?
No.
Eggster,
Oh,
coming in the last
maybe?
second.
Maybe. No, he got it back. Okay.
That
It's going to
drone's
get
coming
his.
back. It's going to complete it.
Yeah.
Blue gets it here.
Oh, I think you got the other one as well. Yep. So Eggster got both those.
No, it's actually red.
Oh.
They went 1-1 though,
Oh,
off
nice,
those
okay.
asteroids. Yeah, Night City was able to lock in one of those. More asteroids now.
Night City has made a comeback. They're getting their fleet back.
Yeah, no one's the two asteroids neutral right now. Night City holding on against a formidable Eggster here.
Eggster's
but
so
a
smart.
crushing defeat there.
That
Eggster
was-
coming in with all those explosive ships there,
Right in the
dealing a
back.
devastating blow to the red fleet there.
Yeah. Now, that's an important thing is game awareness. Eggster snuck in behind Night City and just decimated that fleet. You got to be so careful about where your
Yeah,
opponent
with
is.
those volatility ships coming in with kills to explode and it's rough, especially when wielded in such a way where they're coming from behind your shields.
Night City, I really wish they would have used the EMP a lot more. I feel like lack of EMPs held them back.
Yeah, it looks like Night City doing a final dance here as Eggster sits on the home here.
Control of their home base.
But that was a well-fought victory and a good showing
Yeah.
from Night City Love against
For sure.
a, legendary competitive
Yeah.
player like Eggster.
Harvey's
All right,
a-
ABC here on the blue team, God of Stealth going up against another God of Stealth. It's Harvey on the red team.
Yeah, Harvey's a relatively new player. I've seen him in a lot in the Balance Council beta testing, which has been nice to see. And ABC, of course, is a player who's established himself well in the competitive and ranked scene.
Yeah,
I think ABC was rank 1 for a fair
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
currently
long
holding that
time.
rank 1 title, and I saw Elo over over 5,000. Maybe the first time that's
Over
ever happened.
Harvey's 5. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, standard opener here. Point defense, expand power, get the snipers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Harvey's outfit. Looks pretty.
Yeah, I like
Oh
that.
yeah, I think is that the Santa robe I
That
see?
is the Santa robe. Yeah,
And one of my favorite crowns of all time.
yeah, that's
I
a good
think.
one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice outfit.
Respect.
I like it. I like to see players mix and match stuff that come up with something cool.
Yeah. 100%.
Meanwhile,
ABC
ABC's
rocking
naked.
one of the oldest crowns in the game.
Yeah, that is a classic.
Yeah.
Classic look.
Yeah.
Cosmic Harvester.
That's a lot of moons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of moons.
Yeah, anytime you see
Alright,
the
yeah.
cosmic title, it's always impressive.
Oh yeah, for sure. Fairly even start here. Both players, invisible, don't know how each other's doing. But
Yeah, but we're finally at that clashing point where now it's just a matter of
now there's no more real neutral territory to take. Though as I say that, both going for a neutral planet.
Should lock that down. Then we're left with one neutral planet.
yeah, that one over there.
Oh, two, sorry. Yeah, the heavy laser as well.
Oh, plenty of planets.
Yeah. Oh. Get a little clash here.
Yeah, ABC encroaching on Red's territory. What's Harvey gonna do about it? I guess take that moon, work towards the Cosmic Harvester title.
Yeah.
Harvey coming in from behind. ABC slightly behind on chips, it looks like. Like zooming my eyes in on this minimap indicator, trying to figure that out, but no.
Yeah, it's very, very even
Mhm.
at this current stage.
Yeah.
Also, for
Still a
those
while.
who are
Still a
coming
while
in,
until asteroids as well.
yeah, we got a while to wait, or not to wait, really. To there's still plenty for players to be doing right now, as we saw last game. Eggester used this time to kind of build up a fleet. But I was also going to say that for those unacquainted with stealth, we made very, very subtle changes, but most of the Balance Council agrees that it shouldn't be quite so dominant as it was before. The changes are not really worth getting into, but just so you know, it's always being tweaked ever so slightly, and so I'm really excited to see that it is still strong. It's
Oh, yeah, and it's so awesome. We have experienced groups of players, lend us their time and help us to balance those things.
Yeah, always appreciate
Give me
the
custom
balance
title
council.
for real.
Yeah, ABC making a big attack on this planet here. Snipers mixed into the fleet here, going up against Harvey. Both gods have their abilities active.
Yeah, this is really close. It's gonna be interesting to see who in this battle of chicken who uses their ability first.
No, yeah, mirror matches are always interesting with the god abilities.
Yeah, they honestly might even wait all the way till asteroids, since I don't know if they'll
I
give
wouldn't
them
blame
time.
them. At this point, if you use it now,
Yeah.
you're not having it up by the time the first asteroid come out at the 5.5 minute mark here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll walk back what I said last time, and I think you're right. Like in this case, this is a great example of when to hold it. And last time was a great example of when not to hold it. So
yeah. It's always a decision making.
each player kind of going around testing each other. Nothing really too crazy though.
Yeah, Harvey slightly in the lead here. I managed to eke that
Yeah.
out after a lot of these clashes. Trading.
And slowly taking moons is, I know it used to be sort of a frowned upon strategy, but there is definitely a lot of merit to trying to, whittle away at their production. If they can't keep up with your pace,
Yeah.
you'll be able to slowly gain a lead.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dragon's
As I
been
think
catching-
Harvey's
now, a
taking
little bit,
this
yeah.
point defense planet, or at least
Ooh.
getting close to it. Lots of snipers in the mix here. ABC coming to secure that. Leaves a little early though. And now Harvey is controlling both of these point defense planets. ABC still leaving early. Though it's gonna manage to take one of these point defense here.
You see those heavy or see those snipers attacking while Harvey was moving. Even that was nice.
Yeah. Harvey has to be careful. No point defense currently owned. Also, both asteroids are out and has no power. Lots of issues for red here as blue has more territory. It's going to have an easier job taking these asteroids, which are about to be a critical element of the game here. We see Harvey mining one in the back right here. Maybe ABC gets the other on the other side.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if Harvey's going to try to rush that, but I don't think they have a chance.
Oh, Harvey coming in, dealing a lot of damage there to the blue fleet.
Uh-oh.
ABC making a play, testing Harvey here, trying to get the asteroid, trying to stall out the mining here.
Oh no, what is Harvey doing?
Ooh,
ABC mines the other
close.
asteroid in the background. Has to mine this quick before the battleships here come in. Will this drone arrive in time to complete the mining?
I was actually impressed. I was a little nervous there.
Are we going to get it? But
oh no,
I thought that asteroid was going to be delivered to that planet, the torpedo one that just changed control. There is such a thing as murdering the asteroid ships as they spawn. Harvey needs to expand territory here and get some planets. Going to need power for these next asteroids and is currently at fleet capacity. Can't produce.
And there's so much production. You don't want to be behind.
Yeah, this map has a lot of moons.
Yeah.
ABC pulling ahead here now more significantly. Harvey needs to play a really strong asteroid game here. Doing a good job getting some planets here.
I just don't know if he can hold them long enough. Asteroids
Hard to say here. We'll see. Needs to start mining this asteroid. Gets this planet. Is holding ABC at bay a little bit here. Harvey getting some good planet flips.
Epic battle music.
Yeah. Lots of trades going on.
Yeah, Harvey just fighting to keep blue off the red side here. Is just going to get this other asteroid kind of peacefully here. I don't think it's not in ABC's power range here. But then again, not making major moves. It's mainly on defense mode here.
Ooh. Losing a little bit.
Needs to integrate this new asteroid spawn into the fleet here. They're just sitting at the home base. They need to be used. Going back for them though.
Oh. Smart. That's a smart play by ABC. Taking advantage.
Yeah, getting the heavy laser planet here. Unlocking that. Could definitely be something that ABC can reliably hold here, just given the current advantage. You know, could hold this and start to get some heavy lasers. Definitely a strong ship to have.
At this point, I wonder what even a winning move might be.
Yeah.
At this stage, you know, everyone's so close.
Just
It's too risky to take the sun.
I think ABC needs to play a consistent game of getting the asteroids and controlling the planets. Just turn this, you know, has an advantage, but you can't overextend here. Needs to be careful. It'll be like one asteroid here and there.
The trades have been so good though.
Yeah, Harvey's actually right on the edge.
Yeah.
Of not having enough ships to properly defend. So Harvey's really in dire mode here. Even though it looks like he, you know, still has a lot of ships, the scale can tip very quickly, and you know currently has enough fleet to contest blue here, but it's on the edge here as ABC continues to push the advantage.
Yeah, I like what Harvey's doing though to stay in.
Harvey has the ability though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I almost think I'd burn my ability a little early and try to push your advantage here. But if I'm Harvey, but I don't know. This is a tough call.
Yeah, the problem is ABC now has more power coverage over the map. ABC was able to take some planets deep in red territory here, and can now make opportunistic plays here.
I think we just saw a bit of that loss of power.
Yeah, Harvey playing deep into blue territory here. But all these asteroids are going the way of ABC. And now
Yeah,
Harvey
ABC's done a really good job of covering the map.
Yeah.
ABC's just had a dominant, dominant control for the last few minutes here, and Harvey's just been constantly whittled down.
Yeah, it makes sense to use the ability on that asteroid though to try and make a last-ditch effort. But they both have it.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it would be smarter to use it earlier before ABC got it, but I guess it's a tough call.
I think I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it would have made a difference. It's hard
Yeah.
to say for sure.
It's so tough.
I also don't
sometimes.
know if Harvey knew that ABC had had enough time to fully rebuild it, since you don't know what your opponent's ability looks like. We as the on the stream here know what both players are seeing, but in the battle you have no idea what your opponent can do really.
ABC building an insurmountable lead here, gonna make a swift attack. The home base can split the forces between the home base
it's a really
and to get power here.
Lost control of their home.
Yes.
Wow. Still holding on though, definitely some good micro.
Yeah, Harvey fighting to the bitter end here.
But yeah, I think with that much point defense, it's probably a no-go.
Yeah, ABC's fleet is very well defended here, and very large.
Yeah, nice showing by Harvey though.
Yeah. This has been a great match to watch, and big props to both players, for fighting down to the end here.
Last minute switch.
Yeah, we've got Nicknoknope on the blue
tricky.
team as God of Stealth going up against Aiden on the red team as God of Volatility.
This. Yeah, I like this choice. That might be a good counter.
Yeah, it was Red who switched to Volatility.
Yep.
Yeah. Nathan or Steve, you want to talk a little bit about the history of some of these players while we're kind of watching them just roll out?
Yeah, I mean, both of these players have been around for a long time. Nicknoknope especially has been well established in the competitive scene. Did a lot of rank before they made the jump to actual tournaments. But once they've done, they've steadily increased until they've won the last 2 tournaments, which is an impressive feat by anyone. 2 tournaments in a row is very difficult, especially in Gods
Nick
of
might be
Gravity.
trying to make that 3 here.
Yeah, and then Aiden's just been a consistently good player since they arrived on the scene. What surprised me about Aiden is how fast they got good at the game, and they've just stayed consistently good. So yeah, it's really exciting to see these players come up over the last few months and establish themselves as top players.
Yeah, and I think both, although they played a lot of rank before, they still currently, I believe, maintain some of the top spots on the ranked leaderboard.
Mm-hmm.
I know that we've got plans for a reset eventually, but I think Aiden and Nick are either top 2 and 3 or 1 and 3, somewhere up there with ABC. That trio of players has really worked hard to put in the time to hold those top spots for a while. So I don't know who exactly is still up there, but as a consequence, they also tend to place very highly on the Galactic War contributions board. So if you see their names around, that's why they play a lot. They really put in the time.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Galactic
they're also
Wars.
very good players, as we're seeing here. So not only are they committed to spending time, they also got the skill. And look at that ping on the moon,
got a random
tactical
ping.
move.
Aiden telling himself what he's going to go for.
Nah, bro. But yeah, we have reached the oh so critical point where the heavy laser planet is sort of in contention.
Yeah, the heavy laser planet and its 3 moons. Yeah, are just battled over here. Yeah,
It's just
Aiden here
crazy.
actually pulled ahead in this. Had a good rollout and a good fast rollout, and now has been winning some of these clashes here.
Little ship throwing.
Yeah. Also, this map was before Destruction Update, right? So that's why there's no rigs anywhere.
Yes.
It's
yeah.
all moons.
Good old moons.
Yeah. This is
funny. It's
funny
nice
to think that this
see,
map
yeah.
is a year old.
No.
That is bizarre.
Yeah, when we were going through trying to pick a map, and I threw out some suggestions to the competitive community, and this was one of them, and I thought it was such a fun idea that, yeah.
I thought you made this map. I guess it was based on Advanced, I think, but it's obviously got some alterations.
This was made
Yeah.
before Map Creator.
This was made... Was it made before Map
Was it
Creator?
really?
Or around
Yeah.
Map Creator.
No, I think it was made before it. This was using the old system back when Nathan and I had to like do this god awful like manual process of making the maps. Before it was before Map Creator. Yeah.
Wow. God, I guess it would have been, yeah. It's been around for a long time. It's great to see.
Yeah. Yeah, both players pretty even here. Asteroid's coming out in just shy of 2 minutes here. Both abilities up.
I like this just kind of like mid-air throwing at each other. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, who needs wormholes when you can just kind of toss, you know?
Yeah, I mean, both players are just kind of clashing, seeing who can. They're so even that they all just want to eke out like one ship kill here, one ship here.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at those snipers though.
Getting off.
Snipers though.
You gotta be careful against snipers.
Yeah, they're ready.
Yeah, I guess it's maybe too risky to move your entire fleet all at once, right? So just like stab them a couple times with this small sub fleet, and you won't lose as much, even if you lose everything. Makes sense.
I think players kind of just waiting for these asteroids here, keeping their abilities up, not wanting to overextend. They know how critical these asteroids are as they're about to come out in 1 minute here.
Yeah, I still got a bit of time.
Do a few trades, lock in your power. I'm surprised this 9 planet's still up, but
I would think like a player would just snap over and get it.
Yeah, I would just there
Probably
we go.
well,
You might as well.
you know, there you go.
Get yourself ready for asteroids.
Yeah, I also noticed. I think it was kind of clever for ABC or not ABC Nick to have snipers in that handful, like because I think Aiden was just going around with regular ships, but Nick was going around with some snipers, so that even if they run away, you can maybe get some like shots off as they're retreating.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of clever.
Okay.
big trades here.
And asteroids coming out.
Nicknoknope suffering a lot of losses there, but still even, had a lead.
Yeah, they're still real even.
Aiden was able to, get some good trades there.
Oh man.
Nicknoknope on the offensive. Aiden holding strong though. Fighting for control of these point defense now. Sort of trading back and forth.
Yeah. Those point defense don't give power to the asteroids, right? Though they're just like a trading just for the ships.
Believe. Oof, I can't tell honestly right now.
Yeah, asteroids getting delivered for each player here at the same time. Even in that way.
Oh, a bit of trading territory though. Nick with slight advantage.
Almost got that trade of
but not for long.
snipers, yeah.
Yeah, at this point it's just like manage everything at once. Good luck, you know.
Yeah.
Every planet can be attacked at this point.
Yeah,
Nick has both snipers, which could spell danger for Aiden.
Yeah, just another thing to keep track of is those sniper planets out in this outer orbit here, as if there wasn't enough to already think about. But yeah, so Nicknoknope controlling both sniper planets, and I expect to see some shots from these sniper planets from down below.
Are they close
here.
enough to be support, or are they? I guess they probably would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if you could just leave your snipers on those outer planets and then just kind of have them there as passive defense. Although I guess they'd be at risk of being attacked.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, it's like single-handedly defending like an entire galaxy-wide front, you know? It's the funny thing about this map. I think since there's so many outer planets on this one, you have to like split your attention so thoroughly.
Yeah.
Oh, losing a sniper there. Well, it's not lost, but it will be voyaging for a little while in the void here.
Aiden doing a good job though. Despite losing that sniper planet, still hasn't taken it back.
Yeah, still just barely holding on.
No, they did take it back. Sorry.
Oh, had lost power for a second there. Nick pulling ahead here though. Has been doing a good job managing this. Aiden, of course, gets an asteroid there. The War Drum's playing for blue here. He's going on a crusade here, pushing red back, gaining more territory. No abilities used this whole game.
Yeah, again, and this is one where Aiden needs to use that ability early and often. I mean, burn that thing. Missile Mayhem is
your
so
ability
powerful.
does you no good if you never use it, that's for sure.
Like, what's the point of the swap if you're not going to use Missile Mayhem?
Aiden, I mean, maybe hoping to get those good explosive sort of, kills in the late game. Knows
Yeah,
Nick's
and I
a
do
strong
think
player.
Missile Mayhem charges a little faster than invisibility, so there's definitely some reason to use it first.
Yeah.
If you were.
Oh,
That's brutal.
Aiden whittled
but not
down to
now.
a few ships here, and now Nicknoknope in a very dominant position. It's gonna be extremely difficult to come back. Usually with these kind of leads here, the only way to come back is with an extreme power cut or kind of your opponent doing a big misplay. But Nicknoknope, again, being a very high skilled player, it's rare to come by. In a lot of
And
games,
using the ability to really make sure to hold on to that advantage.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
these players know how to, not overextend here. You see Nicknoknope position those snipers and those ships like on the other planet, just to fortify that power here. Nicknoknope still playing patient here, getting these asteroids. Make sure just further cement this lead to give Aiden no opportunity to come back here.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll take this 12 planet and just kind of hold it and see if Aiden will run his troops in there. Yeah.
Yeah, now, Aiden down to very few ships here. Nicknoknope making what I expect to be the final attack here.
Has lost control
there it
of
is.
their home base.
And that should do it.
Yeah, I think that's GG.
Red team.
Yeah, completely out.
Yeah.
Blue team.
Nice job by
Well
both
played,
players.
well played.
Yeah, another exciting match to watch though, and Aiden fought a hard battle there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Going up against Nick. Yeah. Later recently though. Angry
That's
Fool is
true.
doing some wild stuff. All right, here we are in the semifinals.
Yeah, we've got Nicknoknope on the blue team playing as God of Stealth, going up against TheCheeselord on the red team, playing as God of Volatility. Nick had a very, very fast opener, already controlling the point defense planet here. TheCheeselord not far behind.
Yeah. I wonder,
Classic
there's
stealth
a
versus
curious
volatility.
element here. It's like Nicknoknope coming off that last win. He's on that, on that adrenaline high. He's really warmed up. TheCheeselord's had to sit. I wonder if there is something to that, like just how fast they roll out, but I've never really tested it.
Run some experiments.
Yeah.
TheCheeselord having a lot of, that's just some
There they
ships
go.
sitting at that moon.
I was wondering. Oh, and we have another volatility stealth match. All right.
Yeah. I think it makes sense. Conquest has its perks, but it's definitely still like a bit of a riskier pick by comparison because you don't have the inherent attack advantages, right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see TheCheeselord burn that ability at least.
Yeah. I know last game it was really just a matter of to wait for the other person to do something. Oh man, we got such a dark nebula this time.
Yeah.
We need to boost our randomizer a bit more. Yeah. It's alright. Space is dark as canonically, so
Canonically.
How
Canonically is crazy.
I like how we've built that in our canon.
yeah, in freaking real life, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's
really
Real
look out
life,
there
it's
when
hard to say real life is canon. It's
Yeah,
just-
but that's why I was like, yeah, because it sounded like you. That's funny.
No, Gods of Gravity is real life.
That's right.
I may not be religious, but I believe in gods of gravity.
to be on a t-shirt, Nathan.
Don't give anyone ideas. Oh man.
I like the pacing. Both are doing a really good job. Just kind of, oh,
Definitely players
class.
playing patient here. No one's
Yeah.
overextending.
Yeah. And both of them are kind of using that kind of handful of troop strategy in favor of. Maybe the only reason I was biased was because Sandya had to use wormholes because of the one-handed thing. But like in actuality, there's a lot of merit, especially in this
Well,
stage of the game,
until
to
you
not
have
just-
until you have a big fleet, you know, it's like
yeah.
Well, they
wormholing
definitely have
is
a big
just kinda
fleet now.
clunky.
But-
Well, yeah.
I guess you're right. No, I forgot that the bars are skewed based on how many total ships you can have overall. So they're definitely still like comparatively smaller for sure. So when questions why
The
there's no
fleets-
god of gravity officially, it's because they're all the gods of gravity, you know. But if you wanted to make a god dedicated to gravity, it's a god creator type of thing. Yeah, the way I see it though, every god technically uses gravity. So
Yeah, I mean,
Having
they're
one-
gods of gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
It's in the name.
Yeah.
people need to play production on this map. I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
There's
about
you can
that.
spam it on the heavy laser planet
Yeah.
in theory,
Or on the snipers. You just give
or
them
on the
mega
snipers.
sniper
That's
fleet.
true.
That's true. That would have been
Yeah.
interesting to see.
Yeah, because I guess usually tournament maps only have torpedoes and point defense, so like playing production isn't that good of a move. But I could see it.
Yeah.
Although obviously the advantages of stealth and volatility are hard
Yeah.
to decide.
Massive amount of ships now. We're still doing handfuls though, so
Steve
this
is
is interesting.
giggling, bro.
Yeah, Nathan,
What's that?
you should tell the story that no one knows about the.
The story that about Steve giggling.
No.
Oh,
About
I don't know.
about the most powerful ship to ever exist in Gods of Gravity.
Oh wait, wait. that ship
That ship,
Uh,
it's that no one knows.
that no one knows about? Yeah, I mean, yeah. So many people have been led to believe that the heavy lasers were the strongest ship in the game, or
the
battleships, I
battleships,
guess,
yeah.
or the
Yeah,
battleships.
battleships.
But you know, some people are biased towards heavy lasers because they shoot the fastest. But there was a ship one time that not only shot heavy lasers but also took multiple hits to kill. Like actually you would shoot at it and then it would have a random chance whether it decided to die, and you also couldn't, and you'd think it was you know, that's already pretty good, but not only that, but it shot heavy lasers, I think, like absurdly
It
fast.
had
and
a
good
very
range.
large range. Yeah.
Yeah, really absurd range. And this thing was basically, well, it was called the Narayan Ball. It was just, I think someone in the modding channel brought it up. They're like, what the heck is this? It basically looked like a little Death Star, and you just left them on your base because you couldn't move them with wormholes, and then they would just absolutely shred anything that rolled up to them like in like 2 seconds. It was absurd. But it was also really fun. It was the only ship that I think properly really utilized the fact that ships have different turn speeds, because like if you came up from behind it, you could actually like pull off some hits. The problem was that if you had 2 Narayan balls on your base, it was actually completely unstoppable, and it was just like it was not fun. But it is in the game technically. Actually, it is not in the game anymore. That ship has been completely purged from all code. The best part was also that every time it spawned, it had a custom voice line, so it was really all right.
Yeah. Back to the match here. We've got a bunch of flashing here. Nicknoknope has just been on the offensive here.
TheCheeselord just barely saved himself there.
And
with that.
TheCheeselord getting an asteroid here, which might be good for the comeback here. Those sniper shots firing like halfway across the map here. Both god abilities sort of used here. And now the question is, can TheCheeselord eke back and gain a really explosive victory in a fight here? Time is running out. TheCheeselord does have is god of volatility. God of stealth is always hard to fight, with that stealth ability here, but maybe even more powerful in the late game is that volatility kills explode ability. Say that 10 times fast, Jesus.
Oh, I like that. Oh, if he could just,
The 0 home base.
yeah, just get on there. Just take the 0 home base. Like,
It's
oh
actually
my
better to
God.
not, because that way you don't give the charge. I assume. I mean, Nick could be ready to commit to the full takeover here, but now the home base is just sort of waiting
Yeah.
to be taken.
Yeah, and if Cheeselord stayed at fleet cap, he actually wouldn't have been able to produce any more ships to defend it with.
Yeah, but now Nicknoknope is really in a powerful position here. Cheese has been pushed back to all but 2 planets here.
Oh man. Yeah. Also, fun fact about the Narayan Pulse, if people are wondering, one of the other reasons we removed it was because the texture for the image or for the ship like took up half the texture file for all the other ships, so it was just like definitely taking up too much space.
The main reason we removed it is just because it was hard
Also,
to
it was
move
the
around.
tech.
Oh, well, and yeah, so it was just so hard to move because you couldn't wormhole it, and you couldn't grab it in your hand. You had to just tug it using the
You just had to tug it around.
yeah, and so
funny.
it basically just became a super defensive option because no one wanted to move it from where it spawned, so it would just sit there.
Just sat on your own
great.
base.
But yeah, making attacks with them was fun, very dramatic. You'd have to tug it like all the way across the map.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I think if I'm Nick, I'm gonna camp this asteroid because typically people throw if they're feeling down and they're gonna lose an asteroid, people will just throw the ships into it, and
Red team
there you go.
has lost control.
Yeah, I think securing that asteroid will really just make sure that absolutely there's no way for to lose this.
Well, missile mayhem used. Get the
Nice.
missiles off.
Nice,
Oh,
What other?
Red team has been
good showing by Cheeselord.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nicknoknope is a fearsome opponent,
Yeah,
and
Cheeselord really had some great wins this game.
yeah,
yeah, for
tournament.
sure. That's probably the one that, if not their best showing, I'd be surprised. This was great.
At least I'll get to introduce these players. We've got
We gotta get
Eggester,
the
who may
contestants
need
in
no
there.
introduction, but is on the blue team as God of Volatility, which was maybe a last-minute swap there, going up against ABC as God of Stealth here. So kind of a clash of titans here, in a sense, between a top rank player in ABC, currently in ELO, and Eggster.
Both these players off to a weird start. They both fumbled a little bit. I'm not sure what happened. Huh. This will be interesting to
Actually,
see.
the fact that they're number one is just a lie, propagated by the government. This is their first match.
Yeah, but the voice line.
Go for it.
Oh, do it. Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah. That's no moon. That's an Orion ball.
That gave me PTSD.
So
great voice.
it would be bad because you'd hear that constantly playing
That's great.
towards the end of the match.
Yeah. Oh, the other fun mechanic about it, I failed to mention, one of the other reasons it was unbalanced was not only did it take multiple hits to destroy, and it had absurd range, and not only did it have heavy lasers, which could completely shred anything, but it also spawned, I believe, just off of percentage. So just like, there was just a chance it would spawn. There was, I mean, to be fair, I guess that was just like a temporary feature because we were messing around, but there wasn't a planet that produced it. You just got them.
Thank God there wasn't.
Yeah, okay, if there was a planet, that would be kind of bad.
Yeah, that sounds brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I guess, also cut me off if something happens, but I just do want to address some of these questions in the chat.
Yeah.
Are there any ships or joke items that made it into the game? Joke items, there's definitely been a couple. I mean, to me, I guess the pumpkins are kind of a meme. Although it was also for seasonal fun, that was definitely on purpose. And April Fools is definitely where we show off the most of our things. I also snuck in a couple joke things during the Christmas event. I put in a really tiny ship that had custom voice lines. But otherwise, I mean, most of the things in this game, even though it is a fun casual game, we try not to do too many meme things, I guess. I'd say the biggest place where you'll find meme items are the titles. A lot of those titles are just random things that come up.
Yeah.
I think April Fool's
so-
voice lines, I think, was probably the most iconic, though, that kind of were just for fun over 20, was it 24 or 48 hours? It was something like that short. But
It was a very short period of time, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Well, I guess April Fool's is just like a day, so you really can't have those things last for that long. So, I mean, when April Fool's comes around, make sure you're online. You're gonna miss out on, like,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
experience of a lifetime, basically.
All right, that kind of had a stalemate here. I like it.
Yeah, the classic.
We got all
coming
the
up on
9,
thing.
all the 9 planets. Everybody's, yep. All right, we're just waiting.
And then, what made you make this game? I mean, no one forced us, but I think we've talked about this.
So what made you? The
Um,
gun to Nathan's head. And
Yeah. But in case you don't know the story, I mean, it was during 2020, which was a very special year for everybody. And Jack and I, had been making VR games for a little bit, but we really wanted to make a game that was multiplayer because we felt like the games with the most sticking power and the games that are just kind of the most fun are the ones where you can kind of play it with somebody. And of course, during 2020, that was really the time to try and like connect with each other, since he and I were not living in the same house. Contrary to popular belief, Jack and I do not live together, and we live in our own separate places. So Gods of Gravity was really our chance to like do something fun together that was just for fun. And I think the effect of that still definitely lives on today. I keep seeing people saying that the thing that makes them really keep coming back to Gods of Gravity is the community and having people to be with. And I think that for as fun as our other experiences are, I know a couple people asked what other games we've made. Most of our other games, if not all of our other games, are single player. So those games were fun, and I think they had a lot of interesting merit to them. But nothing really builds a community and brings people together with that isn't multiplayer, I guess. There's something just really powerful, especially in VR, about being able to just hang out and meet other people. So yeah, that's what made us make this game.
well,
And then
I mean,
there's other factors too.
that's what made us we wanted to make a multiplayer game, and then the
I
game
guess,
idea
yeah, forgot the other
specifically was
Yeah,
I mean, I also just point out on the match here. ABC has been doing a good job. The asteroids are about to come out, and ABC has been doing a good job trading with Eggester. Abilities to use Eggester here, firing off volleys of missiles on the red team here. ABC dodging them though and staying strong here. Eggester here, gonna need to put in some work. Though if anyone can do it, it's Eggester here in the comeback potential.
took some losses though there.
I honestly
think
thought they were going to
stealth
wait.
ability lasts a little
Yeah.
longer.
To
So
use those abilities
if,
are weird.
if blow for blow, I think Missile Mayhem may not be able to overpower the stealth ability.
Yeah, I thought they were use those abilities strategically for asteroids, but using them a little before was an interesting choice. Maybe that was
Eggester. I'm surprised
Maybe it
not
was just
going
to
for
get
that
power,
asteroid on the side there. There's Eggester is getting one down in the bottom left, but that one in the top right looks kind of ripe for the picking here.
Might not have power. Now he's got power.
Well, Eggester might just know that as soon as he goes for it, ABC's gonna just like take
Yeah.
it. So it might not be the smartest play, but
Oh, they may
maybe he
trade.
can sneak it in. I've also wondered about, I see when people go for the asteroid, they kind of like cheekily like go over there and wormhole to it, and then they wormhole away, but then they leave the wormhole. So like the other player will just look over there and instantly see that they went through it, with wormholes and stuff. It draws their attention. But I wonder if you remove those asteroids, if you'd be able to. If you remove the wormholes, you'd be more easy to like sneak the asteroid, and your opponent wouldn't notice if you actually removed the evidence that you went there.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
I think there is something there that's interesting.
So, ABC just got both asteroids.
This is not good for Eggster here. Kind of a nail biter here as Eggster is fighting up against this, ABC with all these battleships integrated into the fleet here. Eggster just really just dancing around here. Still has a ton of offensive potential. Doesn't want to lose any more ships, but still has, could deliver a very devastating blow if timed exactly right here.
If I'm Eggster, I'm using my ability as soon as I get it.
Oh, Eggster taking extreme losses. That was not what he wanted to see there when making that attack.
Asteroids are up, but Eggster needs to really use that ability and knock down some of these ships before ABC gets his ability up.
Yeah, extra here. ABC just keeps,
Oh.
countering every move and no power there. Extra almost forced back just to the home here.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Well, for ABC it is.
Yeah, not looking good for extra. Yeah, which, maybe he's a little rusty. He hasn't played competitively in a long time.
Yeah. But he still does. He has like game knowledge, I think, is his biggest strength, Although I guess at this stage when everyone else has so much game knowledge, that's less
Well,
potent.
it's just a ton of experience. Undoubtedly,
Yeah.
Extra is one of the most experienced players in the whole game.
Yeah.
And that comes out in many different ways here.
Also, I loved seeing the kind of like red and blue wormholes turning kind of purple.
Yeah.
Shout out to my purple fans out there. I saw some people.
That's right.
Yeah, I think the purple gods, the gods on the purple team, look so cool.
Oh, they look great. Yeah. People have been enjoying the way you say purple as well.
Yeah.
Blue team has
So that's
lost
fun.
control of their home base. Blue team.
We should have done for tournament.
And
Yeah.
ABC will win over Extra here. Extra making it all the way to the semifinals. All right.
Someone said their co-op Impossible map was too hard to get published. Astro Escape 3 when? maybe Gods of Gravity is actually Astro Escape 3.
Astro
There
Escape
are
3 already exists, right?
Well, it kind of exists. It's not like anyone else has seen it though. But it technically does exist. I wrote a song for it too. It's not in this game though. But it was one of my better songs, I'd say. All right, we got a standard opener though.
Yeah. Extra here snapping up these moons actually before.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that before, but I like it.
Yeah, before making the play for these, outer planet here.
Oh, TheCheeselord coming in and taking them back. I'll take a one.
TheCheeselord being respectful, not taking too much of Extra's territory here. Doesn't want to piss him off here.
Going for those snipers.
Yeah, both players working on their sniper planets. Gonna want to unlock these moons too.
Right on time.
Extra just a few seconds behind here.
But I think in exchange he went for other planets first, right? Or maybe I missed
He went
it.
for those moons around the heavy laser.
I guess they're close enough, that it might provide a substantial enough production bonus.
Yeah, starting to take this torpedo planet here. Has to be careful on the micro. Torpedo ships have a large range and can deal a devastating blow. Able to kill up to 3 ships with one sort of volley.
Yeah. Sometimes also whenever I see people doing micro, I wonder what the game would be like if micro was not in it. If you couldn't or if you just had to throw your ships and pray, It'd be a much slower game, I guess.
Yeah, much slower.
But I must admit, that's always how I thought you were supposed to play until Jack showed me the way.
Back when we were actually good. At least relative
We
to
were the
people
best
playing.
players in the game at the time. No had a chance. Yeah. No, but for the record, I was never better than Jack. The only way I ever beat him was back when you could control other people's ships, and I would basically go over to his planet, grab all the ships on his planet, and then just chuck them straight down when he wasn't looking. And that's how I would gain an advantage.
Nice.
So I think I beat Jack once with that
You
tactic,
have definitely. No, you've definitely. Yeah, in more legitimate scenarios, I think.
in more legitimate scenarios.
Because we would
maybe.
every time we do updates, we do a lot of testing. With Nathan and I.
Yeah, the good old 1v1s.
Yeah, we would just. We weren't playing super seriously, but definitely
That's
we'd be
true,
trying to
yeah.
test new features and stuff.
Those were the good old days.
Well, now we have.
Yeah,
such
there was
awesome
actually
yeah.
a long period of time when we didn't really think the game was really meant for 1v1 play. The reason that for a time the default was 3 players was because it's really just kind of designed to be free for all chaos. But it's really cool to see how people have pushed the game into being
Nice.
interesting for the single sniper. Oh, just
I
kidding.
like
Stealth.
it.
I thought he was just holding one.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he
It
was.
looked
We'll
like
never
it.
know, honestly.
Yeah, I think the thing for us is, Nathan and I are not super competitive players, so what we liked the most about the game was just what I do think what most people do enjoy about the game is just getting a bunch of people in the same room and just letting the chaos unfold. Obviously, there are players who love to play 1v1 and play and push the game to its most competitive, but what I like most about it is just getting a good group of people together and just messing around and doing like politicking as well about like all that sort
Yeah,
of
like
stuff.
we gotta take down Steve. He's too strong.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
That's true.
One of the things I always likened it to with Smash Brothers is you could do the like 4-player free for all and just have every item on it just be chaos and fun and you'd laugh. Or if you really wanted to go and see who the best player is, you'd knock it down to 1v1. So that the variety for every player to play how they want to play has always been huge for me.
Yeah, and we're in it.
I'm really, I'm glad that we've got both now.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yeah, we're kind of in a standoff here. The asteroids are going to come out in about 30 seconds here.
Oh, that sniper.
Ooh, I see the
helping out.
snipers coming in from the point defense planet to defend.
Cheeselord, you should have left it there. That was actually pretty useful.
They're hidden. The cool thing about being stealth with snipers and stuff is it's just harder for your opponent to pick off your snipers and sort of know where they are.
Oh yeah, no, they pair very well together. Ooh, here we see the missile mayhem.
Eggester here making a big attack, devastating the TheCheeselord.
That's what I was saying. I love to see the mayhem. You got to use it often.
That volley was so powerful, going up and really tearing into red ships there.
I actually think, maybe that's what Eggester's trying to do, is deliberately using it a little bit before asteroids to kind of bait TheCheeselord into having to use it first. And now neither of them have their abilities as the asteroids come out. There might be some, legit tactics to that.
Yeah, and Eggester in a dominant position could get both asteroids here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TheCheeselord has to take that to get the power.
There's a lot of tricky timing.
And by the time TheCheeselord will get this asteroid, Eggester will have mined the other one.
You could take the power right there.
Yeah, and it can just easily cut power too, because that is just so contingent on that one planet. Though that torpedo looks like it should be in range.
Might give it range. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that torpedo's giving it range, it looks like.
Eggester getting that first asteroid.
Him go hard.
Might be able to get the second one. Ooh, this is going to be a tough battle.
Oh, coming in the last second. Eggester now having 70 ships here that can come in and sit on this asteroid until it's mined. Has to be careful at the power cut here.
Yeah, has to
really
carefully.
careful with that. But if now he can hold that planet. Oh.
This
is dangerous.
It's very close though, yeah.
Yeah, this is
but I think it's
dicey. TheCheeselord
deep, man, I can tell.
Oh, sorry guys, it was so close. It went the way of
that made it all the more tense. I was just like,
nice.
Looks like it's already done.
And Eggster's gonna get both those asteroids here. Jesus, now in a dire situation here. Jesus mainly just, cleaning up these planets after Eggster just like runs through this whole solar system. And now Eggster here knocking at the door.
Red team has lost control of
Ooh.
their home base.
All those snipers sitting on Red's own home base shooting at TheCheeselord as he tries to defend and retake here.
There's not going to be enough. Well fought by TheCheeselord, but this is definitely the furthest TheCheeselord has got either. So this was a great run for TheCheeselord.
Really good turnaround.
We've seen a lot of players really come up in skill and have impressive performances out here today, which is great to see.
Yeah.
And Eggster will secure the third place position in this tournament. What might be the last tournament Eggster does for a little while.
Yeah. TheCheeselord, it's good stuff. Nothing to be ashamed of. Excited about this. This is either marks Nicknope's third win or ABC's first win. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, so ABC is the underdog here, though it definitely, has plenty of experience and knowledge and is a great player here. So is not too much of an underdog, but
Yeah.
Nickoknope
But at
is
least
the
in terms of
defending
tournament
champion.
results, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Nick is the defending champion here. Players only half a second apart here in rollout.
Losing some ships though early to that planet.
ABC opting to go for the torpedo before the sniper here. Doing a swift takeover of this planet. Wants to start producing these torpedo ships early. Is now going to go for the snipers there.
I could definitely see that logic, right? It's a closer planet, so it's more at risk of being taken. And torpedoes might be more useful in the short term.
I mean, I think torpedoes have a more, well, hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to say
Snipers are
for
very
sure.
powerful. But torpedoes have a more direct result, at least in early brawling, can just deal more damage.
Yeah.
But snipers also are just a pain for your opponent to deal with in the early fights.
Yeah, I really don't know which is like strictly better, but I think, at this point with both of them so close, it may
not matter.
It may not make that much difference. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're splitting hairs.
Yeah.
They both have all the planets.
Right.
The sequencing may
But
not matter
we
so
love to
much.
see the variety.
Yeah.
Tactical decisions being made at every turn.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have their reasons. Sniper's getting some
people
shots off
commenting
there.
The micro skills to take the torpedo planets with such few ships. It really is not that easy, honestly. I feel like I gloss over that sometimes.
That's very true.
Being consistently good at micro, I feel like is one of the things that can really differentiate like the top players. Even if you know what you need to do, there's just a natural finesse to it.
It's been very interesting. I'd say the first 4 minutes of the game has been very even, and that's just a testament to show of like how good the openers of these players are and how consistent they are at not losing ships to those early planets and rolling out. Because it's not like, well, because they're all just doing it to perfection.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And so it really just comes down to that, like, mid game, what you're gonna do, who's gonna use their ability in what way.
Both abilities about to be charged here. It'll be interesting to see if they save them for the asteroids or if they, someone just uses it right away.
Yeah.
My gut would be that you can't really gain that much right now. Or at least like if you use it now, your opponent's going to have it ready at asteroids. So you would have to, if you use the ability here, you'd really have to set your opponent back and deal a devastating blow. Because otherwise,
you have to have a lot of confidence.
They're going to have advantage going into the asteroids.
Yeah, in this situation, I think I just hold.
Random question from the chat: what's your favorite map?
Oh,
Steve,
gosh.
I feel like you might have a better sense on it.
Oof.
For me, I know I'm very biased towards my own maps, but that's not really fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, Artistically, I will say that I've been impressed with like duck versus turkey?
Turkey versus duck?
Which it blew my mind because they really do look like a duck and a turkey. Like that was amazing. There was also a motorcycle map where the orbits look like a motorcycle. So artistically, I'd say those two are my favorite.
Both made by the same guy, right? Triton?
Yeah, I think Triton made both of those. My other one that I really like playing on that also has a unique look is
sorry, I'm going to interrupt here, guys. Nickoknope, this is the final, guys.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Then pushing the advantage here. Nickoknope is in a rough position going to the first asteroids here. Of course, but both have the ability. Nickoknope further set back there with a devastating volley of missiles coming and those torpedoes just all impacting on those blue ships. Asteroids in
Nick's
30
actually now
seconds.
substantially behind.
Do you think the asteroid, they're taking the torpedo earlier, helped that much? I mean,
I'm not sure. I just know that fight did not go Blue's way.
Yeah.
These clashes can be dangerous, and this is what we see is, you don't want to be in a down position going into the asteroids here. And I'm not sure if the players are looking at their watch, counting the seconds here, and I'm sure they know the timing of these asteroids.
The first asteroids have appeared.
All right, this is going to be very important here.
Yeah, let's watch Nick. See what Nick can do here.
Yeah. He's going to have
He's
to
trying to
pull
cut
ahead.
power, trying to secure power at this asteroid, I think. Dancing, just getting every available ship to the front lines here.
Oh, that was another bad loss.
The buffed red ships here are able to defend.
He's leaving too early. He's just losing ships left and right.
Trying to secure both these asteroids.
I barely just got this one over here. Oh, I don't know. He may lose both.
Will Nick have... Oh, securing that asteroid. Running away.
This is...
Minor not even getting there. Oh, Minor is on the asteroid.
Oh, ABC might have mistimed that.
Nicknoknope currently controlling both asteroids here.
He's...
ABC rushing for that final asteroid. Nick at the other asteroid trying to secure it here.
Oh, that's going to go to red. Where did this one?
The other one. Oh no, the red miner showing up.
Oh my god. Oh.
ABC not flipping it there.
This is not good. If I'm ABC, throw your ships back on that asteroid because he'll try to throw.
It's not going to go. It's going to red here. ABC snapping up both those asteroids.
That's not good at all.
Those powerful battleships here. And now ABC in a very dominant position. Take a miracle here for Nicknoknope to come back.
They still have the ability though. But
ABC has not used it. Yeah.
Yeah, this could be ABC's first tournament win over a two-time champion here. ABC fighting hard for this.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Mm-hmm.
Now can
Must be pretty
ABC
fitting, though.
this victory?
I feel like ABC made like a call out last tournament, being like, "I'm gonna get #1 next time." So let's see.
How's ABC gonna lock this up?
Now,
Asteroids out again. ABC mining one in the background.
There is so much movement going on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Nick is scrambling, but you have to be like everywhere.
he's got to be running now because it's so tight. He lost those ships, but he grabbed them. Nice.
Oh no, that's not what he needed. He got an asteroid though.
He got an asteroid. Where's the other one?
Oh, asteroid getting killed on spawn. Manages to get some ships back.
ABC is going to take that one for sure.
Yeah.
Nick is scrambling for his life here.
Yeah. Oh, big bonus hitting for red here.
Oh man.
ABC still has not used that ability.
Nick fighting, taking some losses there.
Yeah, Nick not using that ability. It's just killing him.
I don't know if this is the time though.
Well, he's never used it at all.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. Could have used it earlier for sure. At this point, though, yeah, I feel like he's just gotta like wait until he's confident he can gain something from it. I guess at any stage, better than not using it at all.
Yeah, ABC preparing for the takeover here with those two planets, the classic double planet here.
Yeah, at this stage though, it might be too late to use the ability and gain anything.
I mean, might as well.
I mean, you got nothing to lose. Yeah,
you got nothing to lose for sure. But it's just like, this is tough. Okay. Let's see.
I'm just getting eaten alive. I gotta go in there.
Have been a little too close there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like ABC is gonna pick up their first tournament win. Soccer ball in the middle.
What the hell?
All right. Well, there you go. Now, what would be funny if it rebounded and hit ABC's planet?
That would be something. Oh man. That's how you win for real, though, right?
Imagine if the soccer ball got spawned and then hit right into the other home team.
This is what all
that's what
backwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Insane.
Like, if it hit ABC, that would have been hilarious. But
Yeah.
awful.
Oh my gosh.
Well, congratulations, ABC,
congratulations,
for taking
yeah.
that first short win, putting that brick on the champions podium
Yeah,
in the main
That
menu.
is, I'm very proud.
that's impressive.
Cementing yourself in history of Gods of Gravity here.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
wild.
and getting the first win of this year,
Oh, that's true,
2024. Yeah, that's an honor. That's an honor.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
let's go look at our champions pillar. It's growing so
Yeah.
much. It's crazy to say that we've done 33 of these tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
It's wild. And then you
many
see some of the
stories.
old names. Yeah, some of the old names, the guys that don't compete as much anymore. And it's wild to see how far we've come.
Yeah. This is
Congratulations, of course, though. Yeah, to ABC,
Yeah.
a well-earned victory, and to everyone who we saw on top 8. Obviously, skilled players.
For sure.
See the chat.
It looks like
He's-
Dragon
he's
versus
proud.
Cats and Pandas still hold down. The only people to do a three-peat.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really thought Eggester had a three-peat, but
No.
Dragon.
I mean, well, with the
no,
doubles.
Dragon did. Oh, not quite actually.
The Dragon did. Oh, no, he
Oh,
didn't.
3 in a row, you
No.
mean?
Yeah, 3 in a row. So it's only Panda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only Panda. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Panda still best champion.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, yeah.
All right.
But a lot of names, a lot of great, rich history here, guys. So thanks for being a part of that and making that history with us.
Technically, Black Lemur has been in
Yeah, for
3 in a
sure.
row.
Well, I wasn't counting
12,
duos.
12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was only counting singles because duos, yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
Fair enough.
yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks for
Yeah.
watching, everyone. This was fun.
Yeah.
Lots of good variety.
See you next month. We've got seasonal cosmetics. As people are wondering, yes, we do have them. Devin's got them.
Yeah.
There's some stuff. All right.
Yeah.
All right. See you, everyone.
So long.